What the fuck was that? Whatever fucking cretin made that should be peacefully protested. They hired and told these boys that was okay, that would ever be okay. I'm a good baller, just like Jeremy Lin. I don't have to be a... Yes, you do. You literally fucking do. That's not because you're Asian. That's because you're a basketball player. You're just like you aren't the like 3 little basketball players who have ever been good in the NBA. You're not them. You can't be. You're not. They exist somewhere, but not you. A feminist boy should never be a feminist boy. Ever. Ever. Feminism is cancer. Feminism destroys boys. Feminism's goal is to destroy boys, to strip masculinity from them, to take what is essentially who they are and to remove it and to remove them. Feminism hates little boys. It hates everything about them. That's why feminists are rapists of little boys. They want to strip the manhood from them before it nests in. They want to remove them from the male portion of society. They want them gone. They want them exorcised as the demons that they are, because they can't tolerate that a boy can't sit still, or that a boy might want to play with something, that a boy might want to run around outside, or might need to run around outside to get tired rather than sitting in a chair. They can't tolerate that a boy doesn't want to sit down for 15 hours at a time listening to a woman tell him vocabulary words, that he would rather learn words by learning about nature, or by climbing a rock, or by, I don't know, throwing a rock, or throwing a tree, or climbing a tree, or chopping the tree down because he's dominant over nature, because that's how society was built, by boys becoming men, not by boys becoming women. That never helped anybody. Women, there's enough of them. We don't need more women. We don't need to pull from the boy pool and put it over in the girl pool. There's enough girls. And every boy, without fail, should want to be. They probably can't be. There are genetics at play. There are realities that exist. But every boy should want to be macho and tough. All of them, because they should want to be men. Whether they end up being macho and tough, it doesn't matter. Even non-macho tough men read stories about macho tough men and go, man, that's fucking cool. I wish I had time to go to the gym every day. That'd be awesome. Maybe I'll motivate my fat ass and get off the couch. Maybe I'll motivate my skinny ass and get into a gym. Whatever it may be. We should always strive to be better versions of ourselves, but versions of ourselves, not versions of somebody else, not versions of girls. These are boys. Look, if you want to be a feminist male man, go ahead, be a female all you want. I don't care. Like if you want to, as a 20-year-old, 30-year-old, 40-year-old, go put on a merkin or whatever, and call yourself a woman, or be an ally or whatever. Go do it. Power to you. You've made the choice. You've removed yourselves. This is indoctrination of these kids. They should be told that as boys, they need to grow up into men. They should be told what the differences between men and women are and value those. Like the whole, oh, it's fine to be a female as a male. I mean, I don't know about that, because there's already a female. They already exist. Without women, we wouldn't have the society we have. Without men, we wouldn't have the society that we have. If we shift everybody into one or the other pile, we wouldn't have the society that we have. We wouldn't have a world. We wouldn't be able to build it. If all the women become men, then there can't be babies. If all the men become women, then everybody's a fucking baby. What is this? What is this? Why would anyone promote this? This is insane. Well, thank you for ruining my day with that. Pajama Man says, could have at least hired children that had talent. No, their parents wouldn't let them do it. I mean, look, my kids have my genes. I was a tiny kid forever. Like, the funny thing is, people who knew me as a kid and haven't seen me, they're like, whoa, how'd you get tall? Because I was always small. The doctors are like, this kid is small. Do you feed him? And my parents are like, yeah, we feed him all the time. He's just little. I don't know. My kids got my genes. They're small kids. They're not out there playing football. They'd die. It'd be funny. They'd get just creamed on one tackle and it'd be over. They don't want to do it. So? Doesn't mean they can't aspire to be strong. And you don't have to be physically big to be a strong man either. You don't. But you can also look at someone who is physically big and go, holy shit, I wish I was that big. And that has value. My kids will probably grow tall later in life. Like I got to be about my height when I was around 20. When I was around 20, I got to the height that I am. I'm for those of you who don't know, because the camera angle, because my camera's up, I got a 40. Oh shit. I just did a bad handstand. I have a 43-inch monitor. So the top of my monitor is right here. If I actually pull this back, my camera is up here. Okay? So it's at an upward angle. I'm about 6'2 to 6'3, and I'm about 200 pounds. I'm not little. I'm not giant. My kids will probably get to be around, Lady Rackets is small, though, so maybe they won't be as big. But I wasn't that tall until I was about 20. That's just the reality. So but I always wanted to be. I always wanted to be big. I always wanted to be taller, stronger, faster. I valued physicality even as a not very physical child. Like I didn't have the genes for it. How tall is Lady Rackets? 5'2". So it's like But that didn't, I valued strength. I valued physicality. I wanted to have that as a kid. If someone had told me, you don't have to be strong, it's good to be weak. No, it's not. Because I've seen Chuck Norris. I've seen Steven Seagal. I've seen Dolph Lundgren and Arnold Schwarzenegger. They're big and they kick ass. I want to be big and kick ass. I can't believe they're telling these boys to be little. And I don't mean physically. Again, it's not about, there are short guys who are strong. There are small guys who are strong. There are shorter, smaller guys than me who are a shitload stronger. It's not even about that. It's what's up here, man. Like, your mentality should be one of strength. Your mentality should value that strength. It's a virtue. It's not a vice. It's not bad. It's good. It's good. I'll tell this story very quickly. Right after Lady Rackets and I got married, the next day, the day after. So women do this thing where they open all the wedding gifts on the next day, I guess, with a bunch of other women. So Lady Rackets invited me because we were married the day before, and she's like, hey, do you want to come open our gifts? I'm like, I guess. Otherwise, I'm going to be sitting around a hotel room bored as shit. That seems weird. So we go. I go with her to open the presents, and I think there was a jar or something she couldn't open. No, there was a present she couldn't lift. We're sitting down, and like she went to lift a present, she couldn't pick it up from the angle, and I just reached down, picked it up, and handed it to her. Right? I just told this story. Yeah, well, that's how it goes. And one of her aunts looked at her and said, "Be prepared for that your entire life. They're stupidly strong." And she was talking about men versus women. There's just a different physicality between the general man versus the general woman. That's fine. That's good. That's a good thing. We're built a little differently. We accomplish different tasks. Be out here telling these boys that they shouldn't value that is criminal to me. And by the way, that aunt, her husband isn't particularly big. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter at all. The jar thing. Yeah. Women will try to open jars. They will fail. Man will pick up the jar and open it. And the woman will say, I loosened it for you. Like, yeah, sure. Too bad you couldn't loosen it for you. Right? Like, it's fine. We accomplish different tasks. We're built different ways. That's good. That's not bad. We should celebrate that. We should teach boys that that's good. No, you're going to grow up and you're going to be strong. You're going to be beefy. You're going to do these things. You're going to kick ass. You're going to take names. People are going to look up to you. You should want people to look up to you, not look down on you. You want people to look at you as a symbol of strength and stability. That's why you don't cry in public. Could you imagine that town hall meeting if a man had gotten up and carried on hysterically in the hallway in that same way? That person should be executed in the street. What are you doing? A man should be a symbol of strength and stability to the people around them. It's your job. Do it. Well, I have trouble because I have emotion. Fuck off. Do it. But it's hard because my emotion. Get stronger then. Be better. Be better than you are. Be stronger than you think you are. But it just keeps coming. Push it down. You are needed to be strong and stable. You are needed to build the building after someone picks up the dead people and moves them out. because somebody's got to rebuild the building. You're needed to clear the rubble out of the way when the dams collapse in China and find a dead body, pull it out, and then move on back to the rubble. Even though you've been doing it for 10 hours and you're tired. You grab a pry bar and you start lifting the next boulder because you have to, because you're a man. Because you know who isn't going to do it? A bunch of women. So you get your ass in there and you find the dead bodies and you hope someone's still alive and you drag them out. And if you're not working hard enough, someone's going to die while you wait. Sorry, you're the fucking man. And your inaction, your emotion, your weakness, your timidity, that gets someone killed that could have been saved. I don't want to pick up a gun and go fight in this war. Too fucking bad. Get in there. You have to. Well, why? No one else is going to do it and someone's invading. Get your ass out there. God damn it. We should value this. Value strength. Over and over, we're told not to. So tired of it.